Everybody, Unqualified Gamer here, and welcome to another Nani short. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about One Piece Chapter 1058 or 1058. Now, spoiler warnings, I'm going to have it in the title screen and everything like that. If you only watching the anime, do not watch this video. Turn it off. Go look at another video that I have. That's not pertaining to One Piece or anything like that. This is for manga readers only, so there will be some heavy spoilers at this point. So I gave you my fair warning. This is your last chance. So without further ado, without further ado, let's go on to recap what happened on chapter 1058. New Emperors. Now you got the nice little cover art here. Now I can't display it because I will get taken down. So you just gotta just listen to me right here, or just go on the Shonen Jump app and go ahead and read it yourself though. But we're just gonna do a quick synopsis of this. So we have the Gurma 66. It looks like you have Caesar Clown. uh, emotionalist excursion volume 17. Take me with you, get me out of here. So you have like Caesar Clown basically trying to butter up Gurma 66 so they can take him with them out of the whole Cake Island area. But the chapter starts off very lighthearted and very right to the point of what basically we see after a huge arc with Nami yelling at Luffy, beats him up. Luffy's face is all swollen, lips are swollen, everything like that, and he's in the cage. He's like, I'm sorry. He's like, I'm sorry. Because she's screaming at Luffy because after the last chapter, he basically chose to to take the scenic route off of Wano, which was the giant waterfall, not the lift. So she's angry about that. You finally get a good shot of lighthearted Jinbei along with the crew. He's like, "Oh man, we're fine, Nami. There's no reason for you to yell." And then Nami snaps back. And I'm like, "Hey, don't coddle him, man. Come on, Jinbei. What the hell?" So Jinbei, nice little gag, talk about, man, was that Supreme Hockey? Like, oh, holy crap, you know. Uh, but during this, they get their new bounties. So yes, you're in this chapter we get all of the Straw Hat new bounties, starting with of course the lovable ship doctor, and they finally recognize him as a ship doctor, but not, but still he's still a pet, and his new Chopper's new bounty is 1,000 berries. Choppers don't seem too pleased about that because he's like, oh, what the hell? Like, come on now. Um, Nami's bounty went up to 366 million berries. Now she's like in awe because she's like, oh my god, 9 digits. I could collect this. Like, oh my god, like this. I could put this on myself. Like, oh crap. Brooks' bounty went up to 383 million berries. Brooks seemed to be quite happy about this. Frankie bounties went up to 394 million berries, but they did not take a picture of him. They left him with the Sunny picture on his wanted poster, and he's kind of pissed about that as well. Usopp's bounty went up to 500 million berries, and Usopp is not happy about this. He's like, "Oh man, come on, why is my number going up? I don't understand." He's out of it. And then you have my girl, Nico Robin. Her bounty went up to 930 million berries. So it looked like Nico Robin is pretty happy about this. And then we have the three strong boys of the crew. Sanji's bounty has went up to one what that? Yeah, 1,032,000,000. Yeah, 1,032,000,000 berries. So 1.032 billion berries. Followed by Jinbei's bounty, which is 1.1 billion berries. And Zoro coming in at a whopping 1.111 billion berries. So yeah, Zoro got an extra one in his, in his bounty, and Sanji's not taking it. He's not taking it good at all, because he's just like, I can't believe I'm number 4. Like, I can't believe that I'm the last out of the big honchos. Jinbei seems to be satisfied. Of course, Zoro is just relishing in that moment that Sanji is number 4, and basically got Zoro telling telling Sanji telling Jinbei to don't worry about them. Who cares what the 4th place thinks. So everybody's celebrating about their new bounties, and you got Zoro and Sanji fighting in the background, because Zoro gotta have that little wisecrack. Luffy's still in the cage. He's sorry, or he's sorry, please. He wants food. He's hungry. So that's you have that though. But then they shift over to what I think is really good about this chapter, is they focus on Buggy, because if you notice from the time that Luffy has been announced as being a for being an emperor of a sea, or a Yonko, found out that Buggy is also a Yonko, and they finally going to get into the depths on how Buggy got that title, like what happened to him, and basically it's all a misunderstanding, not based on what Buggy wants, but it's the people that follow him that puts him on this pedestal. And I have to say, Buggy is probably the most luckiest like person in One Piece, and that might be part of his Dofru power. You never know. I mean, of course, his Dofru power is the chop fruit. He get to dismember any part of his body. But still, though, this man got a man of luck. His followers know that he was once a former crewmate on Goldie's robber's ship. He was also a crewmate along with Shanks. So they think, especially what happened at the Marineford, where he's talking to Shanks, like, not as an emperor, but just as a person that knows him, and everybody thinks that, oh my god, like he's so dangerous. And it explains how Crocodile and Mihawk actually ran against basically met each other or over the seas, because it would just so happen that Buggy was just being chased by Marines, and then just so happens crocodiles happen to be there, and he just happened to be in that right place at that right time, so to speak. With the crewmate with the crewmate actually creating the poster for the alliance between Crocodile and Mihawk. They put him in the center of the poster as the figurehead, and so of course Crocodile's not having it. Crocodile's like pissed. He's like, how are you getting top billing? That makes no sense. Like, who the hell are you? And besides, you still owe me money. So of course, Buggy tried to squeeze his way out of it, which in hindsight, like I said, it wasn't even his fault. Like, it's his followers that's just like his followers are the ones that really just want him to be the greatest like pirate ever, though. But Mihawk did talk the Crocodile, calmed him down, basically said, hey, listen, we're no longer warlords, I still want to live. I still want to live freely. I still want to do my own thing. Besides, we're doing the whole catching the bounties for the Marines. Like, basically, they're going to be Marine hunters. They're going to try to the pirates are now, this Pirates Alliance is now going to utilize the same method that what the Marines do for the pirates, as how the Marines put bounties on pirates. They're going to put bounties on top Marine people, and they're going to have Marine hunters, which is definitely going to be very interesting. But they also revealed their bounties as well, because their bounties have risen as well, along with everything else. So you have Crocodile's bounty being 1.965 billion berries, and you have Mihawk's bounty who is worth 3.59 billion berries. So he's actually higher than Luffy's, to be honest. The fact that this Marine, the Marine that noticed this cross guild, he sees Buggy as the major threat because he was once part of Roger's crew, and also the fact that they like I said, it looks like from the poster, from the cross guild post, that Buggy was the one that created, and Buggy's the one that leading everything. So he gets top billing, he gets the major threat, and because of that, he basically got a target painted on his back. With Buggy's, with Buggy's being a higher bounty than Luffy now, being at 3.189 billion berries, which is holy crap. They really, it's like alongside Straw Hat Luffy, he is now Emperor of the Sea. Yep. A figure who poses a clear and present danger to the world government. You know, that is out of the Marine's mouth right there. So, I mean, you know, Buggy got a big target painted on his back, and that leaves Mihawk and Crocodile to do their thing, sort of under the radar, even though they're still up there. They're still in the eyes of the Marines, but they have a little bit more leeway with Buggy being the fodder of that attention, which they don't want. Then they go into the Revolutionary Army, catching up with what's happening with them. Everybody hear that Sabo is alive, so he's not dead, which is a good thing. However, Dragon stated that if Sabo is the one that truly killed King Cobra, there will be no reckoning between us, no matter his reason. Meaning that if Dragon finds out that Sabo actually killed Cobra, which is Vivi's father, the king, the king of Alabaster, he's not gonna fuck with him anymore. He's not gonna be like, yo, like, which is crazy. Like, this is very serious. Now, this is the biggest question. Like, did Sabo kill Cobra, or is there some underhanded, like, hidden thing behind this? But along with that, you had Dragon talking to Bartholomew Kuma because they rescued him from the Celestial Dragon as a slave. So he asked Kuma, tell me, what is it that you seen? As you know, and Kuma responds with "as you command." Like, he's still in the slave mindset. So he's still stuck there. But the transponder still rings. You have the Marines wiretapping the island, because right now they're in the Kambaka Queendom in the Grand Line. That's the place where Rasanji actually trained within the 2 years. And actually, I'm looking closely at that. Is that no? Okay, I thought that was Bon Clay for a second, but it's not. But anyway, though, the Marines wiretap. He got the island wiretap, and Koala answers the transponder still, and on that receiving line, it's me, Sabo. So Sabo answers the phone. However, the chapter ends there. There is a break next week, so no One Piece next week. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to like just deal with it. It's that regular Oda break. It might seem like we didn't have a lot of chapter, which is true, but what happened was that the other break that happened between 2 chapters ago, that was part of, I think it was a holiday, if I'm not mistaken. Also, like I said, coming back from the small hiatus right after the initial end of Wano. So yeah, like I said, it's all good. We got some information. We know Sabo is alive, but now we need to know, did Sabo kill Cobra? And also we still up in the air, what happened to Vivi? So all this information is going to happen in between these arcs. But let's kind of go into what my thoughts on this chapter alone. This chapter, I always love bounty reveals. There are always fun chapters to read. Seeing how they progress. Now, I'm going to say this, even though I'm an Usopp fan, I like Usopp, but I do not think it is fair to have Usopp being at 500 billion or 500 billion, 500 million berries. To be honest, he really didn't do much of anything in Wano. Now I'm not saying, like I said, he was there, but he didn't do much of a significance to let him stand out enough to give him that boost up. Now, one of my friends did mention one thing which made sense, that all the straw hats that were that like kind of like under, the more not based off of strength wise, most of the straw hats got a respective 300 mil to their to their bounties. And with that, Usopp was already at like, I think Usopp was already at like 200 he was already at 200 200,000 berries, I think, right after Dressrosa. So you still have, like, he has some wiggle room from there. But to be honest though, like, Nami deserves, I feel, a higher bounty, because, like I said, the fact that she has the ability and she has control of Zeus, which is one of Big Mom's entities. So that's a major thing. That's a big man. That's a major come up right there. But on top of that, Frankie, man, come on, you gotta do my man Frankie right, man. Come on, man, my man should deserve his picture, at least with General Frankie as the picture. General Frankie should be the picture if that's the case. That would have been sick though. But I get it. Like I said, it's a gag. I just gotta live with it. The whole Buggy thing, revealing what Buggy, absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that it wasn't as on a serious thing. It's still keeping up with his facade of just in the right place at the right time, or in his eyes at the wrong place at the wrong time. But perception is reality, so I'm gonna say he's always at the right place at the right time. He's just a lucky SOB, and that's what he is. And I'm glad that they continue that trend. But like I said, the overall mystery of this is the fact that, did Sabo kill King Cobra? And like I said, anything can happen, because Oda has proved us wrong time and time again. And like I said, I still think this is an amazing story, an amazing arc, and even, like I said, amazing chapter as well. So I'm just gonna say, I'm throwing out my opinion, and I don't think Sabo killed Cobra. There's some underlying things that we need to know, which hopefully gets revealed in the next chapter though. But that's it for the latest chapter of One Piece, 1058. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next episode of 90 Shorts. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.